All right, back at it again. This time with the little Tops 2025 basketball. So don't hate me because I'm just barely getting back into basketball. Used to love basketball, but now not so. I don't want to say not so much, but it's because I wasn't watching it. So barely getting back into it, but you know, let's see what we can get, what we can rip. So let's get at it. Let's do the back. All right. And like I said, my wife's not feeling too good because usually she helps me rip these. And she's not here to help me do that because she's sick. So I'm here doing it myself. Dang, that is a lot of packs. So I know some players that we're supposed to be getting. And I can't remember where I got this pack. I think I got this box at Walmart. I thought it was as many cards as in there. I thought it was a hobby box. So... but let's get to ripping, see what we can get. Hopefully we can get a Cooper flag, huh? That dude. And a rookie, and something cool, but let's get at it. Gosh, I feel so good when I'm doing this. There we go. So, I'm not going to say the names, but I'll kind of run through it. And when I see something I like, I'll keep it, and we'll go from there. Grails, Steve Curry. I keep noticing that's what they're doing with these. So, Trey Murphy, I'll put that there. Cedric Cow, rookie. And then a Kevin Durant. See, I know the old school players. I don't know a lot of the new ones, like Trey Johnson and Garrett, but they'll get put there. I'll put those in the rookie pile. So, this one and this one. Well, it's not the same, but it's still a silver. Okay, so I guess we'll do that. All right, let's get at it. Hopefully some autos, some signatures, you know, just get some good stuff. Hal, Butler, Kevin Durant. Ooh, RJ Barrett, but that's apparently, I think that's a rookie, but last year's rookie. James Harden, can never go wrong with that dude. And then what do we got? Emmanuel quickly. That's cool. I like that one. Ooh. And then a clutch. Jeremy Fears. That looks cool. Like that one. I'll put that in that pile. And no rookies? Okay. Alright. So, yeah, you guys will have to start commenting and subscribing and telling me what I need to know about basketball so I can get up to date on it. Victor, hey, that's cool. There's a rookie. Isn't that last year's rookie, though? I don't know. I'll just put that in that pile. And then, LeBron, Stars and Shine. That one's pretty cool. All right. Donovan Mitchell, you'll go there. 8-bit baller. Ooh, I like that one. K. Thompson. That's pretty cool. I like the shimmer on that. Nikola, 8-bit baller. And then there we go. There's a rookie, and there's a rookie. Rookies. Still no Cooper flag. So I don't know what comes in here. Let me look real quick. I ain't got good eyesight, but... Chase for retail, hollows, so there's hollows. I don't know. Nope. So I don't know what I'm looking for. I just know autos and all the parallels. So let's get at it and get something good. I don't know. Bateman. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Mike Conley, am I going to get anything good out of this? 8-bit baller. There we go. Ray Allen. I know that baller. Martin. G.G. Jackson. All right. So I think this costed, I think it was 44 bucks at Wally World. So, but it felt heavy and I liked it. And I was like, you know what? I need to start ripping some basketball too. Jason Tatum. Tyler Smith. So I'm going to start getting back into it. I need your guys' help to tell me what I need to be looking for and what I don't. Yeah, that's a cool one. And then that. And then, of course, Spud Webb. Good old Spud Webb. And Will Riley. Man, we're not pulling a lot on those back end for rookies. But, I don't know. You know what? So, we started ripping not too long ago. But I've never ripped an auto or anything. So, my luck with cards, not that great. Trey Johnson III. I think this one's supposed to be a good one. Yeah, the Wizards. Trey Johnson III. Trey Johnson on the generation, so that's cool. Back to back. Larry Bird. Good old Larry. Oh, and John Stockton. No rookies in the back again. Sheesh. Sheesh. Let's see what we can get. Come on. Well, and I hope these videos are turning out pretty good because I like making them and I'm going to keep doing it. A.J. Johnson. That's a lot of 3 guys in one picture. All right, what do we get? Ooh. I don't know if that dude's good or not, but I like the card. There we go. Some rookies. There we go. Hey, VJ, I'm pretty sure that's a bad dude right there from what I'm learning. So that'd be a cool card. I wish that was like that one, but we'll take it. I'll take anything. So what did you guys think about last night's games? I was watching the Laker and who played? Lakers and I think it was Mavs. I can't remember, but my Lakers won, so that was a good thing. Ooh, that one's a good one. That I know for a fact. So we'll put that right there. Oh, yeah, you know what? Why do I have these up here if I'm not putting them out? Definitely that one. Yeah, good Kevin Durant. And then Brome and Murphy Boyles for rookies. Come on, where's the autos? Where's something spectacular at? A lot of dang cards. It's going to be a long video because of how many cards are in here. There's an Ant-Man. I'm learning that dude. Yeah. Patrick Williams. Maybe I can get a good Ant-Man back here on the back side. James Harden on the baller. Jaime. Is that Jaime? Don't know, but we'll claim it as that, huh? 8-bit baller on the Harden. Can never go wrong with a Harden. And then, of course, back to no more rookies, but we did get one, I guess. All right. Next. Yeah, and I think starting next month, we're going to do a givey. So you guys should stay tuned, start watching, subscribing so I get more information because I think we'll start doing like at least a monthly givey. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we'll do something. Kobe. I heard that dude's pretty good. 8-bit baller. And a rookie. Nice. All right, I've been putting 8-bit ballers right there. And nothing, and nothing on the rookies. Dang. What I want is a God box every time I rip, but I don't know. I don't think that'll ever happen. My wife almost had a good one. That thing was just packed when we were ripping a football box open. I don't know if we live streamed it, but we should have, because it was definitely a good pack. Oh, there we go. I'll take a Victor all day long. Yeah. Jace Richardson, Theo, and Kobe Bree again. That's cool. Gotta love the rookies, right? Victor. Dude, I can't believe that dude is like 7'2", and he just drops dimes at the 3-point line. Carrington, James, bringing the Wolf's energy, huh? Come on. Generation, and it wasn't flipped around. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if Chase is good or bad. Rookie and rookie. Man, no like parallels that I'm seeing that are just, something cool for the rookies. Like a hollow or something. I don't know. All right, here we go again. Come on. Let's get something awesome. Magical. That's cool. I like that one. Vanderbilt. Ooh, if I'm right, this one's the new dude, and that's a baddie. Yep, rookie. So, from what I know, that dude's a baller, and that's a rookie. So that one's going to be sleeved up and put away. And then, do we get any rookies at the end? Good old Isaiah Thomas. If you ever watched him play when I was young, I used to love watching Isaiah. He was quick. But, yeah, a couple months from now, I should be all caught up on basketball and knowing what I need to know. Chris Paul, Isaiah. Is this a rookie? Nope, Isaiah. And then Drake Powell on the rookie. That one's cool. Bill Russell, old school. Kareem Abdul. Wow, that just gave me 3 old schools. Way before my time. Well, I don't want to say way before my time, but. And so that was a pretty good box. That's a lot of base cards, but still a lot of decent cards. One of these days, LeBron James, I'll get an auto out of one of these boxes if we keep ripping them. Hey, good baller. Uh-oh. Not turned around again. That's scary. Drake Powell, Thomas Sober, Dylan Harper. I think that dude's a baller too, from what I might know. Man, I need to start being a little more careful with these cards. It's one thing I notice watching other people. They're just flipping them out, pull them all hard and throwing them down. I try to be as careful as I can with them, but. And then even just going like this usually scratches them. Hate that. Damon Green. Ooh, Edgar Demine. I think I put that there. Another one. Come on. Oh, well, I think for what I got, wasn't too bad. Put that rookie over there. Well, at the end of these videos, what most people say, and please do it and follow us for more, and we'll see what we can start pulling. Get a little fam together and having them watch with us. All right. Well, have a good one, guys.